guys, it's Belle and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be filming my nighttime skincare routine. You guys have requested this video so much, so I thought I would do it for you today. I thought I would start off by telling you guys about what type of skin I have so you can kind of adjust these products to your type of skin. Now I do have, I'm going to say I have dry skin. I do have dry skin, but I get like the occasional breakout. Like I've got a little one here. Obviously like the things that you're eating and whether you guys are on the pill. Just come off the pill for different reasons. And my skin's actually like, I don't know, I think it stayed pretty normal. So I don't think the pill affected my skin in any way, but. So I have dry skin most of the time. I do have eczema. You guys can't really see it on my skin right now, but I have scarring from it here. But usually because I have eczema, I get some dry skin on my face with like stress and things like that. My neck flares up, and these products have definitely helped me with that. So yeah, I do get like a little bit of oil around the T-zone area, and I get the occasional breakout, but for the most part I have dry to normal skin, just depending on the day of the week and how I've been eating and how I've been feeling. I really feel like stress and how your mental health is really affects your skin as well. I've learnt that recently. Like if I'm stressed at all, I will flare up, or you know, and I know my mum, she'll get like a stress pimple like right here. So I think skincare number one is to take care of your mental health as well, and also to drink a lot of water. You guys, you don't know how much water affects your health. Still sick, guys. Water, guys, water will change your skin so much, especially for people with dry skin. The more I drink water, the more my skin has like that bouncy, like plump kind of effect. When I've been drinking a lot of water, when I haven't, it feels like sunken in and yuck. So 100% guys, keep your water up. I drink like at least 2 liters a day. And you guys are peeing all the time, but like it's a small price to pay for the health of your skin and also the health of your body. It'll help your body as well. Jumping into it, I thought I would start by showing you guys how I would start my nighttime routine. It's going to include absolutely everything. My first go-to would be to take my makeup off. But yeah, I'm not wearing makeup at the moment, but I usually just take my makeup off with this face halo. So this is just like a little, like, I think it's like a microfiber cloth that takes your it like really like gets into the skin and stuff. You don't have to use a whole bunch of products to take your makeup off, and then you just rinse this really well and leave it to air dry, and it works really well for me. I just feel like it's really, I don't know, I don't like the thought of single-use wipes, and sometimes makeup is a little bit too heavy to take off with just cleanser alone. You can do it, but it's just like quicker this way. So I like the face halo to do this. So I just like basically like wet it and then start taking my makeup off. It also helps me start taking off all the oils and things like that for the day. And I've got this little friend here. I'm gonna say hi to him. Hey friend. Oh shit. I use that just to take my makeup off, and then I'll give her a little rinse just because I don't want like the remaining makeup and stuff to stay on the face halo and then, you know, get on my skin the next time I use it. Next, I will go in and cleanse. For cleanser, I use the Dermalogica Breakout Clearing Foaming Wash. Now this is part of their Clear Start range, which is really good for teenage skin. If you guys have like you're prone to breakouts and things like that, this is really good for that. I like this because it takes off the oil layer of my skin, and then I go and replenish it with hydrating products afterwards. But this is really good just to prevent breakouts and things like that, because it takes off the oil that I would get like in the T-zone and things like that. It's like a deep cleanse, and I really like that, especially with the amount of makeup I wear. If you guys also are prone to like acne or things like that, this would be perfect for you. It targets breakouts, so you know, really good one. So I just go ahead, let me turn you guys a little. So I just go ahead and wet my face. And then I just use like a little amount of this and lather it on my skin. I like using circular motions because it really like gets in everywhere. And I like the feeling of like clean skin, and that's what this cleanser gives you. And then I just rinse it off. feel like an eyeball. It also doesn't sting your eyes, I'm just being a little wuss. And then I just pat dry. I feel like this is super important to pat dry and not like drag your skin everywhere. Helps prevent aging, as my mother has told me. That's my skin. It feels like super fresh. It feels cleansed, and for also, little tip, like little extra point, this cleanser also doesn't have oil in it, so it's perfect for you girls with lash extensions. And it's also really good at taking your makeup off. Okay, next step I have is to use the Dermalogica Skin Hydrating Booster. This is really good. I use this as like a serum, and it just helps me replenish my skin. Obviously I have drier skin, so I use this. I warm it up in my hands, and then I'll just pat it into my skin, and it just helps give me like, it also gives me like a little bit of a glow, but it also puts the hydration into my skin. And I bring it down to my neck also, because my neck is also a little bit dry. You can see I've got like a little bit of red stuff going on there. So then I'll go in and use my Dermalogica Barrier Repair. Now this is perfect if you guys have eczema like me. It helps restore the top layer barrier of your skin, which is like the pollution barrier. This also like creates like a little bit of a barrier between your skin and like the outside world, so it stops like germs and stuff from getting in there and things like that. But I really like using this. It feels a little bit thicker. It feels like a primer, like, you know, the Smashbox. It's like a Smashbox primer that is like a pore filling one. That's what this feels like. It's a little bit odd, but I find that this has actually really helped my skin. And it also, you can wear it by itself as well, and it kind of like evens out your skin and makes it look a little bit more airbrushed. But I use this as like another product in my skincare routine, and I just make sure that I use it a little, like quite often when I have like a drier type of skin, so that the top layer of my skin has like a little bit of help in fixing itself. Next, when I have like a pimple or something like that, I will use this. This is also really good if I feel like I'm breaking out as well. Sometimes I do, like even having dry skin, I do break out. So this is the Dermalogica Clear Start Breakout Cream Booster. Now I just like pump like a little bit, and I'll just like use it as like a little spot treatment. So I can put it on the spots that I have on my face. If I have dry skin, I'll just spot treat. If not, I'll use it in my T-zone to kind of like get rid of the oil. And on my chin, so I just like use it like that. I guess you could kind of use it as like a pimple cream. Another really good tip with skincare is to always brush up on your face, so that you're not bringing your skin down and making it sag like over time. I don't know, my mum does like skincare and stuff as well, and she won't go out of the house without wearing like a hat on, and like sunscreen as well. 100% guys, get on that. I use that before I put on makeup and stuff. I get kind of like red-ish eyes and like kind of sunken in eyes. I haven't been sleeping at all recently. I got back from Fiji and I've been working my bum off. So this next product is really good for that. If you guys have sensitive eyes or like dry eyes, this product's really good for that. So this is the Dermalogica Intensive Eye Repair. Now I literally I pop it like a little bit in between. You don't have to use a lot of this at all. And I pop that underneath my eye, and I'll also bring it down a little bit just so it feels a little bit more nourished underneath, all the way underneath, and I'll just pat that. I don't want to swipe too much. You have to be really gentle with your eye area. And then I'll bring it around the top of my eyelids as well. And that just makes me feel like I don't know, it makes me feel a little bit more like rested. And also like my eyelids aren't about to crack when I'm feeling really, really dry. Also, I really like this Origins Ginseng Refreshing Eye Cream. Now this product's really good if you guys have bags underneath your eyes, or you feel like a little bit tired and you have like dark circles and things like that. Now I also use this with like I like using it with like my ring finger, because it forces me to be a bit more delicate around my eyes, because you don't really use your ring finger a lot, so you just don't know how to do anything but this. I don't know, maybe that's not really a thing, but I like to use this underneath, especially when I have a little bit of a dark circle going on, which I do right now, and I instantly feel brighter. Like I feel like it definitely brightens my skin. And then I go in with the Dermalogica Super Rich Repair moisturizer if I'm feeling really dry, or if I'm feeling like I'm okay and I just need like a bit of a brighten, I will use, I don't know how to say it, Ole Henriksen Sea Rush Brightening Gel Cream. So these are my two moisturizers that I would use depending on how my skin is feeling. If my skin's feeling really dry, this is perfect for it. It's a little bit, like a really thick consistency. I'm going to use it now just because I want to be extra dewy, and I just like pat that into the skin also, just to restore the moisture and stuff. So I think that's it. And then because this is a nighttime routine, this is what I would do at night. I would brush my teeth. I'd also brush my teeth in the morning, but yeah, brush my teeth. And then once I brush my teeth, I pop on a lip balm. I love the Lino Lips lip balm. This one doesn't have petroleum, which means that it won't dry out your lips. Things like Paw and other lip balms will dry out your lips. I have a conspiracy theory. I think it's true though. So this one doesn't have petroleum in it. It is for extremely dry lips. You can use it for, like, I use it sometimes even just for like my eczema patches or my neck if I'm really bad and I don't have my steroid cream on me. Cuticles, things like that. I really love this as well. And it doesn't dry out your lips, so you don't have to keep using it and buying it. So as you can see, my skin looks really fresh and like dewy. I do have my little breakouts, but we can excuse them. But yeah, that was my skin routine, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. I also have a discount code for my Dermalogica products if you would like to use them. It is Isabelle20. I highly recommend that you guys even just try out like the Clear Star range if you're getting like breakouts and things like that. They have little kits that have a lot more products in them, as well as the ones that I've shown you that will definitely help you kickstart and clear your breakouts, if not prevent them. I hope that this video helped you guys get a little insight and also showed you guys some products that are really good for different types of skin. And yeah, I hope to see you in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.